Hello, I am going to be teaching just about a 30-minute, just really grounding, nourishing yoga class. So all you need is a yoga mat, and if you have one, you can use a block. If you have really tight hips, I would find a block or a book or something that you can use to support yourself. So we're going to start in a seated position. So if you have really tight hips, you can start up on the block. Just put it right under your tailbone and cross your legs. If you do not have tight hips, you can stack your shins, whatever feels good for you. Just want to be really high in your tailbone. I just realized I have really funky patterns on. But I am limited on my winter clothes selection. So you're just gonna start by stacking your shoulders over your hips and closing your eyes. You can keep your palms turned down or face them up, whatever feels more comfortable for you. You wanna roll your shoulders down your spine. And start to just become aware of your natural breath. Notice how many seconds it takes for you to inhale. Notice how many seconds it takes for you to exhale. Now start to elongate your breath. And what I mean by that is to lengthen each inhale and exhale to reach about 5 to 10 seconds for each. Slowly letting your shoulders roll down your back. Taking a few more deep breaths, just like this. On your next inhale, slowly open your eyes. You're going to inhale your arms all the way up towards the sky, gazing up, keeping your rib cage in. Exhale. In the heart center. Do this 2 more times, gathering as much air as you can. Exhale. One more time. Closing your eyes, setting an intention for your practice, whether you want to bring more self-love or nourishment, or if you want to give this love to someone else. Why are you here today? Why did you show up to your mat? Inhaling that intention into your heart. And then releasing your hands down to the earth. We're going to inhale all the way up. And then you're going to drop your left hand to your right knee, your right hand behind you. Inhale, lifting up on your tailbone and twisting to the right. Inhale, slowly coming back together, lifting your fingertips high towards the sky. Exhale, right hand comes to the left, left hand comes behind, lifting up on your tailbone, twisting to the left. Inhale, slowly coming back to center, lifting your fingertips towards the sky. Then exhale, your hands in front of you, walking your hands out as far as they go, relaxing your head and neck down on the earth. So walking your fingertips out as far as they'll go so that your tailbone is still flat on the earth, relaxing your head and neck down. If your head's close to the floor and you can put a block under it, you can do that. We're going to be here for 2 deep breaths. On your next inhale, slowly walking your fingertips back. And then whether you're on a block or you're sitting on the ground, you're going to change whatever foot is on top. Inhale your fingertips all the way towards the sky. Exhale again, we're going to twist left hand to right knee, right hand behind, twist to the right. Inhale, fingertips towards the sky. Exhale, right hand to left knee, left hand behind you, twisting to the left. Inhale, fingertips back up towards the sky. And exhale, fingertips down towards the earth in front of you. Again, relaxing your head and neck. We're holding here for 2 deep breaths. On your inhale, walking your fingertips back. And from here, we're going to come onto our hands and knees. It was freezing and not too bad. Okay, so you're going to stack your hands like starfish right under your shoulders, and your knees are going to be stacked right under your hips. So you want to draw your shoulders back and tuck in your tailbone here. So we're going to inhale, dropping our bellies towards the earth, lifting our chest through our shoulders. Exhale, round and curl the spine, pressing the tip of your spine up towards the sky, tucking your tailbone. Inhale, gently lowering your belly all the way towards the earth, squeezing your shoulder blades together, pulling your chest through your shoulders. Exhale, round and curl your spine. Doing this 2 more times on your own breath. And then coming back to a neutral spine, we're going to stretch out our wrists. So you're going to flip your hands. You can't flip your hands all the way back. Just flip them out to the side. You're going to flip them as far as you can. Again, bringing them shoulder distance apart. If you can, bend your elbows back towards your torso. And you're going to start to do 3 more of these cat and cow motions with your hands flipped. So inhale, dropping your belly towards the earth, lifting your tailbone, pressing your chest through your shoulders. Exhale, round and curl your spine. 2 more times. On your next inhale, you're going to walk your knees up to the back of your hands, tuck your toes, and you're going to sit back on those toes, rolling those wrists out. From here, you're going to inhale your arms all the way up towards the sky. And exhale, bring them down. Inhale all the way up. Exhale down. If this hurts your feet and you haven't done this stretch in a while, you can always come out and come back in. Inhale all the way up. Exhale down. One more time. Exhale down. Coming back to our hands and knees, we're going to tap out our toes. Again, we're bringing our knees hip width distance, our hands shoulder width. We're going to inhale, lift your right arm all the way towards the sky, gazing up at your right thumb. One deep breath here. On your exhale, slowly coming down to your right shoulder, walking your left hand up to the right corner of your mat. You can stay here if it feels good, or you can lift your left arm up and drop it back behind you, or you can bind and bring your left arm to the top of your right thigh, opening your chest and your heart towards the sky. Inhaling that left hand back up towards the sky. Exhale, bringing that left hand down, planting it by your face, and inhaling your right arm back up towards the sky, gazing at your right thumb. Exhale, slowly coming down, planting your right hand. Inhale your left hand all the way up, gazing up, lifting, twisting. One deep breath here. On your exhale, slowly bringing your left arm down and through, coming down to your left shoulder, walking that right hand up and across to the left side of your mat. If this feels good, stay here. You can lift your right arm up towards the sky, or you can drop it back behind you, finding your left thigh. Again, you're opening your chest and your heart towards the sky. One more deep breath. On your exhale, slowly lowering your right hand down, planting it by your face, and inhaling your left arm all the way back up towards the sky. Exhale, bringing your left hand down. We're going to do puppy dog pose here. So you're going to walk, keep your knees where they are. You're going to walk your hands out as far as they'll go and drop your chest towards the mat. Now this might be too hard for your, if you have any shoulder pain. So you can always come down to your forearms here. But if this feels good, you can leave your chin up and just rest your chin on the mat. If that doesn't feel good, you can come to your forehead. We're just getting into the back of the shoulders here. Two more deep breaths. On your next inhale, slowly walking your hands back, and we're just going to sit on our knees. Again, if this doesn't feel good, you can use your block and you can sit on your block. Whatever feels good for you. You want to listen to your body because your body is totally different than my body. My body today is different than my body yesterday. So yesterday, this could have felt good, but today it doesn't. You just have to listen to your body. The more we go inward, the more we say, okay, body, I'm listening. I love you. I hear you. I'm going to meet you where you are instead of forcing or pushing anything. So next we're going to stretch out our neck. So inhale your arms all the way towards the sky. Exhale your arms behind you. You're going to grab your right arm with your left hand and drop your right ear to your right shoulder. So you can keep your head here, or if you don't feel it as intense as you'd like, you can drop your chin towards your chest and towards the ground, or bring your chin towards the sky. I'm going to stop where it feels really good and just hold it there for 3 deep breaths. Inhale, slowly bringing your head back to center. Releasing that grip and bringing your right hand to grab your left arm right above your elbow. And then you're going to drop your left ear to your left shoulder. Again, if this doesn't feel as intense as you'd like it to, you should feel a really nice deep stretch from the top of your ear all the way to the top of your right shoulder. So we're going to drop your chin towards your chest or up towards the sky to get that really deep stretch. Again, when you find it, you're going to stay here for 3 deep breaths, closing your eyes. Each and every exhale, releasing any tension. If you're like me and you hold a lot of stress and tension in your shoulders, or you're still breastfeeding, these stretches are really amazing. 2 more deep breaths. On your next inhale, slowly bringing your head back to center. You're going to grab both elbows and drop your chin towards your chest. So roll your shoulders up towards your head and then down your spine. Keeping your chin at your chest. We're going to breathe here for 2 deep breaths. And then you can just start to roll your right ear to your right shoulder. Exhale your chin back to your chest. Inhale your left ear to your left shoulder. Exhale your chin back to your chest. Inhale right side. Exhale back to center. Inhale over to the left. And then if you like, you can do a full head circle, dropping your head back behind you. If that doesn't feel good, just keep moving your head from side to side, slowly breathing in and out. Each and every inhale, bringing fresh new blood and oxygen to your neck and shoulders, releasing any stagnant energy you may have. Once you've gone a few times in one direction, switch direction. You're going to do whatever feels good, keeping your eyes closed, remaining inward, remaining focused on your breath. One more deep breath wherever you are. And then slowly releasing your grip on your arms, shaking out your arms. From here, we're going to inhale all the way up and exhale down. So we're going to come back to our hands and knees. Now that we have a little bit of stretch in our shoulders and our neck, we are going to go into our first downward facing dog. So spread your fingertips wide like starfish. Tuck your toes and press your hips up towards the sky. If you have really tight hamstrings or this is the first downward dog of your day, walk your feet wide, bend your knees, and press your torso back towards your thighs. You can pedal out both knees. Shake out your head, yes and no. Two more deep breaths here. Again, pressing your torso back towards your thighs, keeping all 10 fingers pressed into the mat, relaxing your head and neck. And then slowly walking your feet up towards your hands and hanging here in a forward fold. You can grab for opposite elbows, sway side to side, shake out your head again. If you're really opening your hamstrings, you can grab behind your knees for opposite elbows. Again, swing side to side, just letting all the tension and stress strain out of your head into the earth. Even give your head a little massage here. Two more deep breaths, making sure all four corners of both feet are pressed into the earth. You can do that by lifting up your toes and planting them back down. Lifting up your heels and planting them back down. One more deep breath. From here, we're going to plant our hands and step our right foot back, coming down, or step our left foot back, I'm sorry. Coming down to our left knee, you're going to walk that right foot up as far as it will go. Bring both hands inside of your right foot, and then come down and stretch into that right hip. So you want the right foot parallel with the long edge of your mat, and you want your hands right inside of your right foot. If this feels good, stay here, relaxing your head down. If you want to go deeper, you can come all the way down to your forearms, whatever feels good for you here. You're going to listen to your body. Whatever you do, relax your head and neck down and just focus on opening that right hip. So you're opening the right hip. You should feel it in the top of your left hip and your psoas. Two more deep breaths here. On your next inhale, you're going to heel toe your right foot so that your right foot comes between your hands. And then you're gonna walk your fingertips back as far as they'll go in order to get that right leg close to straight. It doesn't have to be perfectly straight. You just have to be able to feel the stretch in your back hand, your right hamstring. So you should feel it from your knee all the way up your glutes to the top of your hip. If you have a block and you're really, really tight in your hamstrings, you can bring your hands to your block. But if you don't have a block, it's fine. Just lifting up your chest so you have a straight, long spine. And then exhale, folding over that right leg with a straight, long spine. Instead of being like this, you want to be like this. We're going to hold here for 2 deep breaths. On your inhale, we're going to walk forward and we're going to pulse through this. So inhale, dropping down into that right hip. Exhale, pressing that right leg straight. Inhale. Exhale. Just think of this as like putting some coconut oil or Vaseline on something to loosen it up. Two more times, just like this. When you're done, you're going to bring your right knee back to meet your left. Keep your knees together, your heels together. Press your hips back and walk your fingertips forward. Two deep breaths here, noticing the difference between the right side and the left side. On your next inhale, you're going to press up into tabletop. We're going to lift our left foot to the outside of our left hand. Again, walking that left foot up as far as it will go, keeping the left foot parallel with the long edge of your mat, and then sinking down into that left hip. Keeping your hands on the inside of your left foot. If this feels good, stay here, relaxing your head and neck down, holding for 3 deep breaths. One more deep breath. On your next inhale, heel toeing your right foot so it's between your hands, and then straightening that left leg as much as you can. You can keep your toes pointed down towards the ground or point them towards the sky. Whatever feels comfortable for you to feel that stretch from the left knee all the way up to the left hip. Again, we're going to inhale, lifting our spine long. Exhale, folding over that left leg. If you have a block that'll help you lengthen your spine more, use it. Notice if one side is tighter than the left. For me, my left side's tighter than my right. So I'm just going to use a block on this side to really make sure I'm in alignment. 2 more deep breaths here. On your next inhale, you're going to walk your hands up to the outside of your foot and sink down into your left, your left hip. Exhale, pulsing, flowing. Inhale, coming back. Exhale, straightening that left leg. Inhale, sinking down. Exhale, coming back. 2 more times on your own breath. From here, you're going to exhale, press into that left foot. Bring your knees back to touch, heels touch, and press your hips back. One more deep breath. Inhale, coming back up. We're going to work on our core a little bit here. So again, we're going to keep our hands stacked under our shoulders, our knees stacked under our hips. We're going to press that left leg straight back, rolling your inner thigh up towards the sky. And then that feels good, reaching your right hand towards the sky. So you're stretching all the way from your left toe to your right thumb, squeezing your core here, creating a straight long line. From here, we're going to exhale, bring our elbow to our knee. Inhale, back out. 2 more times. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, back out. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, back out. And you're going to bend your back knee. Reach for your back foot. Kick your foot into your hands and feel a nice deep stretch here. If you fall out, laugh and come back in. 1 more deep breath. And then release and bring your hand and your knee back to the earth. Inhale your right foot back, like you're kicking the wall behind you. Again, rolling your right thigh up, in and up towards the sky. And inhaling your left arm up. So you're creating a straight long line from your right foot all the way up to your left thumb. Squeezing your core here. And exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale back out. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale back out. 1 more time. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale back out. And then exhale your hand and your knee. We're going to bring our knees wide, toes touch. And child's pose here. Walking your fingertips forward. Pressing your chest down towards the earth. Relaxing on your forehead. One more deep breath. And then slowly walking back up to tabletop. From here, you're gonna walk your left toes out behind you and stack your right foot at the very end of your mat. So parallel with the short edge of your mat, reaching your right hand up towards the sky. And then dropping your right hand towards your head. So again, you want a straight long line, or not straight, but you want to stretch from the right pinky finger all the way to your right pinky toe. If this doesn't feel good, you can press your hips forward to get a nice and deeper stretch. 2 deep breaths here. And slowly start to arm circle that right arm, opening that right arm socket. One more time. And then exhale your right hand down, bring your right knee back. This time we're gonna bring our right foot out behind us. Left foot stacks at the end of the mat, reaching our left arm up towards the sky, and then dropping your left hand parallel with your head. Again, you're creating a straight long line from your left pinky toe to your left pinky finger. Pressing your hips forward if that feels good. One more deep breath. Start to arm circle that left arm around. One more time, one last arm circle. And then slowly bring your left hand down towards the earth. Knees come wide, toes touch. Child's pose, noticing the balance between the two sides. From here, you're going to walk your right hand off the mat and stack your left hand on top of it, stretching through your left side body, keeping your hips back towards your heels, your forehead on the earth. Breathing here for one deep breath. And on your exhale, walking your fingertips over through center, stacking your left palm on the earth and your right palm on top of it. Bringing your right hip back. One deep breath here. And then walking your fingertips back to child's pose. And from here, you're going to just bring your chest through your shoulders and come all the way down to your belly. So I want you to bring your shoulder or your elbows back by your rib cage. Plant your hands flat on the earth. Scoot your legs out so nothing feels pinched or tight. The tops of your feet are flat on the earth. And you're going to press your pelvic bone into the earth as you lift the tops of your shoulders towards the sky and roll your shoulders down your back. So you can feel your chest shining through your shoulders here. Holding here for 2 deep breaths. And then when you're ready, slowly bringing your hands down to your sides and rolling onto your favorite cheek. One deep breath here. And then you're going to roll onto your back. Bring your hands in like a diamond shape and bring it over so your thumb should be around your belly button and the tops of your fingers should be around your pelvic bone. Think of this as a bowl. With each and every inhale, you want to fill the bowl with air. One more deep breath, just like this. Now you're going to inhale your left knee up, bend it, bring your hands to clasp over your left knee, pulling that left knee up towards your left armpit. You can circle out your left foot. One more deep breath. On your exhale, bringing your left leg down. Inhale your right knee up towards your chest, pulling that right knee up towards your right armpit. 2 more deep breaths. And then exhaling your right leg back down. From here, we're going to bring both knees into your chest. Wrapping for our thighs, rocking side to side, massaging your spine. And then from here, you're going to grab the outside of your feet, keeping your tailbone on the earth. So this is the further you can go. Stay here. Listen to your body. You want your tailbone as close to the earth as you can. If not, and you want to go further, you can lift your feet up towards the sky, keeping your feet flexed, your tailbone and your spine flat on the earth. You can rock side to side for happy baby or find stillness, whatever feels good for you. We're going to be here for 2 more deep breaths. On your next inhale, bringing your feet in towards each other and letting your knees hang out towards the sides. You can Sway your hips back and forth or butterfly your knees out. Right now my hips are a little tight, so I'm just going to find stillness here. Again, 2 more deep breaths. One more deep breath with your knees up. And then slowly releasing your legs down towards the earth. Letting your toes hang out wide. Your hands can come to the earth beside you. You can bring your left hand to your heart and your right hand to your belly. Feeling your heart beating in your chest. Feeling your air in your belly. Both supporting you, nourishing you, keeping you alive. Your heart has been beating in your chest since you were such a tiny little human in the womb. Finding stillness and gratitude for your body, thanking your body for showing up today. Each and every inhale, imagine this white light flowing through your nostrils, into the back of your throat, down your esophagus, into your chest, your heart, lungs. This white light infiltrates all of your organs, everything keeping you alive. White light flows down through your arms and out through your fingertips. Each and every inhale, you bring more and more of this infinite white light into your body, relaxing you into the earth, filling you with so much light and love and expansion. Your next inhale, this white light infiltrates your belly, hips, your pelvis, your thighs, flows through your knees, down into your shins and your heels, tops of your feet and out through your toes. White light is shining all above your head, flowing through your fingertips and out your toes, creating sacred boundary, allowing you to go throughout your day or night, full protection. Three more deep breaths. slowly bringing movement back to your fingers and toes. Inhaling your arms back behind you, giving yourself a good morning stretch from your fingertips to your toes and rolling onto your favorite side in fetal position. And slowly making your way up to a seat. Noticing how your body might feel now compared to when we started the class. Just noticing on your next inhale, lifting your fingertips all the way up towards the sky. And exhale your hands to your heart. Just bowing your head in gratitude for showing up today, for taking the time to love and nourish yourself, because you are worth it. You are worthy, you are deserving, you are valued, you are loved. The light within me shines the light, the love, the teacher in you. Namaste.